Hello guys, welcome to my channel WebGR of Talents. So as you can see here on the screen, today we are going to learn this social science chapter. It's an economics chapter and it's the first chapter of economics. So if you look at the class 9 economics textbook, you'll find it. So the story name is Village Palampur. Okay, so by looking at this picture, what do you observe in this picture? So you can see some farms over here, right? There are some farms, and here is a farmer, and as you can see, he is moving the cows or the bulls front. And here are some women and there are some men. They are looking like labor, right? So let's write it as labor. And here you can see many farms and many trees, wide range places and some houses over here. So this is all what the chapter contains. So it's about mostly farming, and it's about different businesses like small scale industry and different types of farmings. So let's move forward. So first we look at the introduction of the chapter. So let's start reading in this paragraph. Farming is the main activity in Palampur, whereas several other activities such as small-scale manufacturing, dairy, transport, etc. are carried out on a limited scale. These production activities need various types of resources, natural resources, manufactured or man-made items, human effort, money, and etc. So here we come to know that the village Palampur, it is actually not a real village which is present physically. It is a hypothetical village or imaginary village. It is based on the survey of one of the group near Maharashtra villages. And we have took this lesson for understanding the various aspects of economics. So we have read here that farming is the main activity in Palampur, and small scale manufacturing, dairy transport are some rarely done or very little done activities over there. Palampur is well connected with neighboring villages and towns. Raijang, a big village, is a 3 km from Palampur. An all-weather road connects the village to Raijang and further on the nearest small town of Shahpur. Many kinds of transport are visible on this road, starting from bullock carts, tongas, bogies loaded with jaggery and other commodities to motor vehicles like motorcycles, jeeps, tractors and trucks. So from this, here we know that Palampur is connected with a good road facility to other villages and towns. So there is a big village 3 kilometers from which village? Yeah, it's Palampur. And the village present is Raijang. So I am writing it as Rai. And then there is an other small town of Shahpur. So if we imagine this is Raijang and it is somewhat nearby, right? So this location would be Shahpur. Okay, and bullock carts and various other commodities or vehicles would be continuously moving to that place. This village has about 450 families belonging to several different castes. This village has about 450 families belonging to several different castes. So, you're thinking that I am a little mad to write this same sentence 2 times? So, don't get tense, I'm not mad. So, these lines are very important. This single line is very important. So, I have written it 2 times. So, you should fix this line in your mind. So, there are 450 families belonging to several different castes. And this is also another important line that we are going to read now. The 80 upper caste families own the majority of land in the village. Okay, so upper caste land or the families own the majority of the land. So these are very important lines, these three. So then we move forward. Their houses, some of them quite large, are made up of brick with ancient cement plastering. The SCs comprise 1/3 of the population and live in one corner of the village and in much smaller houses, some of which are of mud and straw. So from this line, we know that the houses of the upper caste people are made up of brick and cement. So you can imagine they are pretty big and almost we can think it as a bungalow. So if you look at the SCs, now who are this new word you have seen is SCs. Some of you might already have known about this. SCs. So SCs are the lower caste people and they are very poor, we can say, and they are known as scheduled caste in India. So we can remember them as poor people for now. So they are not given much respect and they live in villages made up of mud and straw. So you can think how poor they are from this line. Electricity powers all the tube wells in the fields and is used in various types of small businesses. Palampur has 2 primary villages and 1 high school. There is a primary health center run by the government and 1 private dispensary where the sick are treated. So Palampur is a pretty well developed village, as we can say. So because it has 1 school, as you can see here, it has 2 primary schools, not even 1, 2 primary schools and 1 high school. But there is the differentiation in caste in that village and it also has electricity. So which is not present in the other villages at that time, in the olden time. Now, even now, all the villages aren't covered with electricity. So we can say it finally as a pretty developed village. So here we observe that there is also 1 dispensary. So what is a dispensary? It's a private hospital where the sick are treated. Not a good built up hospital, but a hospital where the sick can be treated in a good way. And there is also a primary health center present there. So this is about the introduction of the chapter, the story of village Palampur. So this would be enough for today, guys. So we have learned the introduction of the village Palampur and we have also learned about the village Palampur. So let's look at the next part of the lesson in the next video. So do you want to get the notification of my next video as soon as I upload it? So just click on the subscribe button. And which channel will you subscribe? It's obviously WebGR of Talents. And please don't forget to even like, share and comment to my channel WebGR of Talents. Thank you.